Welcome. The time is here to start scaling into longs. It's been 1 month since I made this video saying that crypto is on the verge of a massive run, but first, the final shakeout is likely coming. And in that video, I covered what that shakeout might look like and what I'd be looking for to then get positioned for the next massive moves to the upside. So I talked about a few different coins: Filecoin, CRV, Litecoin, Bitcoin. And so now that we're here, it's been a month and we're seeing these shakeouts taking place this week. Let's talk about what I'm doing. What am I positioning for? What am I currently in? As I just got filled on Bitcoin and CRV, I'm going to be scaling into these positions. I'll also talk about Filecoin here to show what I'm looking for. I'm not yet in it because it hasn't come down to my target, but let's talk about what that target is as well, and what I'm expecting here in the near future. Now, before getting into all of that, very quick shout out to my affiliate exchanges. If you want to trade crypto, Forex, indices, and commodities all on one exchange, BingX, check it out with my link in the description. Also, Bybit for exclusively just crypto trading. Bybit affiliate also down in the description. Check them out. Good competitive fees on both of them. And I've been using them both for quite some time with no problems at all. Now, let's talk about Bitcoin first. So with Bitcoin, the idea here has been looking for a sweep on some untapped lows. So now that we've already swept the lows of this range here, that is the first opportunity to look for entering into a position. And why is it looking good right at this moment? Well, let's take a look at some metrics. Funding reset all the way down into nearly negative. Some exchanges are currently negative. So Bybit actually went negative on funding on this push down. We swept the range lows, and also our premium here has gone into the negative. So as far as the metrics looking good, that's pretty much checked off. It's already done. These metrics are looking great. Open interest is really high, but what that tells me is even after these flushes, we still have a lot of open interest, and that kind of tells me that a lot of it is shorts. So ideally what we see is either we've already bottomed, sweeping this low, or we come down, sweep some more of these lows, and then take off, and that's where we see the big flush is flushing out shorts as we push to the upside. So that's what I'm expecting. I think a lot of this open interest is shorts, and that we're just going to come down a little bit more to take out some of these untapped lows. I'm already in a position from the sweep on this low, but I will add to that below these lows as well. So as I've kind of outlined on this chart, looking to enter below lows that are untapped. So this was the first one, the current range lows, and then we have some untapped lows here and here that I would also add to my position, looking for that next 30% move to the upside. So this is just a couple percent down. This is only 2% from the current lows of this pullback to get to this untapped low as my final one, where I'm expecting that we really take off to the upside if we come down there. So this is not a huge drop to get down here, and it would be pretty reasonable to see another push down if we are so going to get that. That would be great to get filled down here, and then look for that next 30% move over 80K and beyond. So that's the idea with Bitcoin. Let's talk about CRV now. So in that video, I talked about how we may see it come down close to 30. We're getting down to that territory now, so it's kind of time to be getting into this. It came down as low as 34, 0.34. So it could come down a bit lower, sweeping this low, and I would add to my position on that sweep of this low right here. We're sitting around 34.20. So right at this moment with this current sweep, that's already where I got in, and I'm looking to add if we come down and sweep this low. So that is my game plan with CRV. And with CRV, I'm looking for a massive, massive swing. So this is not something where I'm just looking to scalp a bounce. I'm looking for a big swing, holding it all the way through to take out major highs in this area over here. So we're talking about 200, 300, 400% move to the upside. So I'm happy to scale in the bottom 10% in this area here, with the potential to then swing for that next 200, 300, 400% move to the upside. Okay, so that's the goal there. Now with Filecoin, I've been waiting on these lows here, and I would love to see this push down. It's not quite, it's not even very close yet. So if that is going to happen, then I will be waiting and looking to enter on sweeps of these lows. I'll enter some here and also some here, with the idea that we could see a huge major swing to the upside, multiple 100%, again, just like CRV. Just looking to kind of capture that, get close to the bottom of this pullback, as close as I can, and then swing that for such a major trend continuation move. And then that's pretty much the plan right now. With Bitcoin, the invalidation of this would be no longer holding a higher low compared to our last main pullback, which would be this one here. So the bottom of that pullback is right at 60K. So that would be kind of the invalidation for this setup. But I'm expecting that we're going to hold a higher low and then continue much higher from there. So that's the game plan. Metrics are looking great. Things are mostly reset. As far as momentum goes, this current push down, 4-hour time frame, we still have quite a bit of momentum. We don't have any bullish divergence yet. So that kind of tells me there's that potential for another move, a smaller move to the downside to take out these last lows, which would be fine. Again, looking to scale in below those untapped lows. Often we see a bottom happen when we get kind of this curling up on momentum. So here you can see we get that higher low cross up. So the next higher low cross up on this momentum would be a good safe bet to get in and look for that major swing to the upside. And if you're not going to plan on scaling in while things aren't fully set up yet, then that's kind of the thing to look for. But sometimes that doesn't happen. So for instance, this low here, we just swept the lows of the range here, but we never formed that higher low bullish divergence. We just kind of took straight off to the upside from there. So just going to be scaling in myself. That's just personally how I'm handling this, looking for that next 30% plus move. And then on these altcoins, looking for 200, 300, 400% moves to the upside to get in on those. And Litecoin, which I did cover in this video a month ago, hasn't come down to the area that I'd like it to. So I'm not interested in getting in on Filecoin or Litecoin yet. I'd look for new, quite a bit lower on those two, but CRV, Bitcoin are kind of in that sweet spot for me to start getting interested in getting into them. So that's the update. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.